Resident Evil Revelations Raid mode commentary on Abyss Stage 14 Flood, going for the Trinity bonus, which means killing all enemies, taking no damage, and having a character level below the stage level. Keys to the weapons are the lightweight pistol for moving fast, the high roller has auto-reload so we can pepper some crowds non-stop, and the Magnum has full burst for when you don't have time to fool around with bullet sponges. Okay, let's begin. First, we want to aggro this zigzag guy so he joins the rest of the group. While he is staggering this way, hop into the pipe and deal with the fishman. Now turn back and give the group of 5 zigzag guys a shock grenade. Sometimes you can take out all 5 at once, depending on where they are when the grenade detonates. You can tell by the damage number indicators. This level has a lot of trumpet fish at the start. Give them a pulse grenade to keep them away. On the floor by this first trumpet fish is a medal barely worth grabbing, but it's right there, so grab it if you like picking up pennies. There is a single propeller guy in the casino security room, so take him out however you want. I use a grenade because there is a replacement on the table along with a shock grenade. Now we go back past the trumpet fish. If they grab you, they may or may not do damage. And you won't be able to tell because taking an herb won't work when you only have 2 or 4 damage points. So they amount to a nuisance on this level and they often come out of a frame, so you have to listen for their click noises as well. When we dive here, we want to go back left and down to the middle of the floor. Throw a pulse as soon as you hear the clicks near the first landing. Underneath the floor grating is a medal much better than the last one. Turn around and go to the nearest door on the right and throw another grenade if you hear clicky fish noises. This detour is all to eliminate one lousy fishman near the boiler area. There are 2 trumpet fish on the way. The first is in the control room, so throw it when you approach the panels. Then follow the 2 broken window openings and throw another pulse grenade at the diagonal pipe. When you get to the plug-shaped room on the map there, go immediately up the ceiling pipe to get to the hiding fishman. Take him out however you want. I gave him a variety of different weapons. He will give you an old key even though the ship is modern. Now we go back the same way we came. The first trumpet fish will be right after the boiler room. I like to take a wide turn before going through the second window so I can see where the second fish is hiding. Throw the grenade right after you pass the window threshold. After the big ladder, be ready to throw more grenades at 2 trumpet fish in the main room. I happened to see both of them got stunned there, so I didn't throw a second one on the way up. Use the old key on the double doors. You can take out the crawling fishman without disturbing the zigzag guy. Make sure he doesn't get close because he has a long reach. Then take out Zigzag Man. That last shot got him right on the kneecap. The back wall has a cheap medal, and there's a bunch of loot, including 2 more pulse grenades. So you don't have to worry about running out of those if you use 1 on every trumpet fish you encounter. You won't need them in the second half of this level. When you go back to the water, if you see fish health bars near the surface, you will want to swim to the other side before you dive. Just be prepared to throw a pulse grenade immediately whenever you dive. You see, I threw 2 here blind, and we heard trumpet fish squeals each time. You can't trust these guys. Swim down to the southwest door. There is one last trumpet fish when you go over the pipes, but if you stay high, he has almost no chance to grab you. They sort of have a blind spot over their heads. When you exit the water, you want to immediately shoot the propeller guy back and to the right. Keep moving because a fishman is right behind you. Head to the elevator corridor. Watch for the little propeller guy because sometimes he aggrows. Now, we use the auto-reload weapon to take out everyone. This shield boss propeller guy gets the magnum because he is a bullet sponge. I had to do a dodge on this fish man because he spawned and I didn't throw the grenade fast enough to stun him. Don't forget the propeller guy back there. Don't let up and take out the propeller guys first if you can, because they can damage you at long range. There is a hand grenade on the crate. Remain patient as enemies will continue coming. Here are 2 more propeller guys and an aggressive crawling fishman. I like to also take out the propeller guy legs if I can because they can't shoot from the floor. You get another old key after so many enemies, but we are here for Trinity bonus business, so keep taking them out. With this slow fishman approaching, I use the time to reload the magnum. You don't want to get stuck reloading and have a propeller guy turn the corner. Here you see a second fishman spawned by the elevator, and I had the magnum bullets ready for him this time. For this next propeller guy, I decided to burn through some pistol bullets to save on heavier ammo. You can hear Fishman's footsteps. There he is, out for his Sunday stroll. It does feel like these propeller guys never end. You can see why this elevator corridor can work better than being out in the open or even in the control room, which has 2 openings. When nobody shows up for a while and you hear no footsteps, carefully make your way onto the catwalk. There will be 2 last enemies in the control room, but check the east loot box first. In the control room is Wiggly, Zigzag, and a fishman crawler pretending to pilot the ship by the panel. Keep your distance and take them out. Now, we exit the northwest underwater door for the last section. There are a couple trumpet fish in this last tall room, but if you go straight to the surface, they won't get you. At the top of the ladder, shoot the big zigzag guy immediately. As a bullet sponge, he gets a magnum spray. There is a cheap medal on one of the walls down in the water here, but it might not be worth the risk if you are going for Trinity bonus or are low on pulse grenades. Next, we can take a breath. Down to the right side server room is a shock grenade if you need it, but I was full. Take the loot by the lockers. This corridor is always the same. Fishman crawler straight ahead. Turn for zigzag guy. Then propeller guy. And then turn for rock monster, who is fairly slow and easy to dodge if necessary. The first wave in the last room is full of RNG. I throw a lure grenade and then run downstairs because propeller guys can spawn in the upstairs corners, and we don't want to take a stray shot right away. No one seems to spawn at the base of the stairs, so I waited there to see where enemies would spawn. Everyone was on the left, so I went right and started taking them out. Rock monsters are vulnerable to lure and hand grenades. Fishmen don't like shock grenades. Whenever you kill someone, watch to see if the propeller guys spawned upstairs. In this case, it was another rock monster. Keep your distance as best as you can and use the aquarium and the stair railings as obstacles. Never leave a straight line between you and a rock monster who can charge you. Remember to use the lightweight weapon to move fast if you have to change positions. Propeller guys are bound to spawn soon. there is the first one, but Hank is ready for him. Here I did not see that the zigzag guy was killed because the last propeller guy spawned out of view. However, a guardian angel pushed Hank into a dodge at the last second. Remember to keep track of those enemies to avoid a near disaster like that one. Here, Hank realized the bullets would take forever, so he went for a machine gun angle from below to save on grenades. You will want to be behind the aquarium anyway for the second wave, which has speedy rock monsters in every corner. It's best to take out two that are on the top and bottom of the same stairs. Give them lure and hand grenades quickly before they charge like maniacs. They don't have a lot of armor. Now you can operate from this side of the room and stay behind the railing. Make sure you are behind the aquarium again for the final wave. There will be 3 more fast rock monsters and 1 bullet sponge rock monster in the northwest. So I attacked the same 2 fast ones to the south, like we did on the previous wave. But this guy charged away because I was not aggressive enough. That will make things interesting. See how fast these guys charge? That's why you want to take them out quick. And here I should have used a lure or hand grenade, but the shock grenades got the job done. You see, Hank stays out of straight line from these guys as much as possible. And finally, the magnum to the weak spot of the big bullet sponge rock monster. Before you hit the spinning gold coin, hit a medal in a gap on the ceiling for a generous reward. Whoever put that up there must have used a ladder.
Mission accomplished. Returning to base.
And there you go. Abyss, Stage 14 Flood, Trinity bonus. Thank you for watching, always pursue the truth.